Hello and welcome to This Week in Bronze. I am your host, Trombone, now in high definition audio 8.6.5 point. Yeah, anyway, I know I promised every other week at least, but you know what? I'm sorry and I'll work on it. So, moving on, as the title suggests, if you actually read the title, which I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt in this bit and assuming that you did. So, explaining what I'm doing aside, this video will be about a powerful wizard. At least that's what I think he is. I don't read the lore. Maybe he's just good at science, but to make the movie reference, he had to be a wizard. So, introducing the great and powerful Wizard of Ez. That one was a bit of a stretch. I've stooped so low in what I like to refer to as comedy and then listen back and realize it's just stupid. Anyway, I've stooped so low that I've actually changed the movie I was referencing mid-joke for a pun. Like I've been saying since like my second video. Quality content. But the self-deprecating part of the video is over, and you know what that means. Time to actually take a look at the champion and why the hell I picked this one this week. Also, of course, to watch me totally bomb on a champion, because the large joke in this segue was that the whole video is just self-deprecation in one form or another. So moving on, I hope that you're all wondering why after 3 weeks I decided to do a video on Ezreal. Out of all the cool and trolly things that you can do in Bronze, why on earth would I kick off my reunion with you guys doing a video on the most straight-edge champion in the game? I mean, for God's sake, he's basically an Aryan. Blonde hair, blue eyes, good at science and perhaps wizardry. He's Hitler's most prized human being. But I got away from myself there. I didn't pick Ezreal because I'm a closet neo-Nazi. In fact, I encourage the Nazi punching efforts that have been sweeping the nation. I picked him because I've been away from League for a while, and I wanted, one, to pick up an ADC after my 2-week hiatus, and two, because I was still watching LCS. Sidebar here, CLG, you gotta stop putting me through this emotional roller coaster, and either suck or be good. Please. Anyway, watching LCS, I seen all the hype that was surrounding Ezreal, and like a good Bronze 5 player, that was automatically the first ADC I wanted to pick up and play when I came back. Although this isn't my first time playing Ezreal, he's not really my first choice at ADC. But with the Deathfire nerf and the Warlord's buff, I really like Ezreal now. And now I say why I think Ezreal, against every part of me that wants to say otherwise, might actually be good in Bronze. As to why Ezreal, like I said before, because LCS is playing it, which is a stupid ass answer. Don't ever use that as your only explanation if you want to be taken seriously, but who am I kidding? As soon as you open your mouth and say you're in Bronze, nobody is going to take you seriously. I mean, the Bronze hate Ezreal. I wrote these puns and there's only one phrase you can replace, so have fun listening to that for about 8 more minutes. Anyway, like I always do to destroy my own credibility, I mentioned something and denied to back it up with any real information, which was the whole point of the joke, I guess. Okay, information. So when you listen to all of the casters, all they say is for why do you pick Ezreal is being able to dodge all of the assassins you're going to see with lethality really sinking into players' heads as being pretty solid, which don't get me wrong, it definitely is. And that's not a terrible reason to pick Ezreal, especially in your shitty ass Bronze game. I mean, avoiding a Warwick with a jump the size of a football field, or being confident you can get away from that stupid one-hit Rengar build is definitely a great reason. But when you really think about it, like really sit down and think about it, what is it that is valued in Bronze more than anything else? Got it in your head? Well, you're probably wrong, because it's damage. So we're going to take a look at what Ezreal really can do to see if the damage is real. Alright, I hope you're ready because I'm about to drop a whole lot of knowledge on you. Not really, I'm going to talk up his Q and some fun interactions with other things in the league, namely items and his passive. So first a preface, because I never get straight to the point. I mean, how are you all not constantly annoyed with that? Maybe that's why I only have 7 subs, but how much I suck at YouTube was not the preface. The preface was to think to yourself, which I recognize is hard to do in Bronze besides, what skin do I use to really make everyone compliment me? But think, if lethality is getting popular, the act of ignoring armor is becoming a popular idea, what would be the counter to that? Alright, good thing you don't have to think too hard because I'm going to give you the answer, and you're going to pretend to be my friend for about the next 5 minutes, just like in high school. For those of you that got lost in that, bringing it back, the answer is tanks. And if tanks are the answer to lethality, whose job is it to now take care of those tanks? Hashtag ADC 2K17 exactly, which is why you see a lot more of Ashe, Caitlyn again, and as this whole video alludes to, Ezreal. Now, that was a pretty long preface, but why are these things so important? Because knowing your role in a game is actually a thing, and it's really important and contributes to your win, and I want to help you out as much as I can. So with everyone building armor, how can we get around this as an ADC? The answer is Bork. For those of you who are like me, where it took you a year and a half to figure out what the fuck a Bork is, it's Blade of the Rune King. Now, this item has a really great passive, which, really reads on your autos. They do 8% of the target's current health as bonus physical damage, which is fucking amazing. But why is this video about Ezreal and not Blade of the Rune King? Because of the amazing puns I can do. Plus, with Ezreal's passive, you can have a bonus of 50% attack speed, which means a lot of damage and fast. And now, of course, with your Manamune and Triforce, that means a lot more damage and more attack speed. But, of course, who could forget about your Q? It's that time where I put a giant disclaimer on Ezreal. His Q is a skill shot. That's right, everybody, a skill shot, and everyone knows that Bronze is shit at skill shots. So if you can't hit them or you're bad at kiting and or positioning, I would not recommend Ezreal to the rest of us. But if you feel pretty confident with those things, pick this Arian up and play him. There, that's math and a little bit of why. Now it's time to watch me suck. So as the first instance, you kind of see me down here. Valkaz is here. Time to make an impact, right? Well, I'm running around. Like I said, positioning is pretty important, and when you don't have it, you don't have it. So Zyra saved my ass there, otherwise I was dead. And yeah, that's the gist of this clip. Next, we're fighting this Malzahar, doing a good job, doing a lot of damage. Hell yeah, fucking A, let's do this, and then we get swarmed. And then, yeah, I just let myself die to those fucking minions. Malzahar OP. Then I stay way too long, but there's this Nami, and she's the only one left, and she's really low health, and I think we can get her. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Miss my Q, gotta hit skill shots and get outplayed by a Nami. Yeah, that hurts. But then I win the game, so it doesn't really matter, because if you suck enough, you can still win the game. That's the moral. Alright, next clip. This is from a different game, because you can only get so much suck out of one game. I mean, when you really want that suck, we get the stop motion in the next game, which is really nice. And then the Warwick pops out of nowhere, and you're dead. So take that, casters. You can't always dodge it. And like I said, positioning. You go for the Zerath. If the Ashe is behind you, she's gonna kill your ass. And here we go. This is where it gets real, right? I mean, the hype plays. I mean, let's watch it again. That's why you got to play so many games, and that's why I don't do a highlight channel, because I got this in like 4 games. I'm not gonna play 8 games for 2 clips that are like 10 seconds long. So yeah, let's just watch that a couple more times. And yeah, fucking awesome. Ezreal, I'm back. See that as a real good game. Later, douche. Has been real. Twitch? More like Ezreal bad. Ha. Puns is real, the lowest form of humor, especially when you don't use real grammar. As like I've been saying, real gotta hit those skill shots. Everyone hates on ADC this year. Ezreal. Okay, I think I've made enough puns to thoroughly hate myself. Roll the end stuff. Wait. Israel jokes. No, not too soon. Time to be done before this gets really anti-Semitic. On accident. It's not like I have a bunch of pent-up anti-Semitism. Now we're back to the neo-Nazi thing. I swear, if I don't know how to give you proof, but if you want it, just send me an email and I'll prove it to you somehow. Anyway, here comes the end. As real this time. Thanks guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This channel, what it's done for me is really amazing. So in the future, I'll try to reciprocate that and be able to actually do those bi-weekly videos for you guys. Circumstances sometimes won't always make it that way, but I'll be here for you. Just showing you how to be bad, how to keep on keeping on down here in Bronze. Other than that, shout out to myself, because I'm fucking amazing. appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll keep it. Hopefully next week we'll get another video out. Otherwise, we'll try the 2 weeks. 3 weeks isn't that common, so we'll try not to do that again for you. We'll keep it to 2 weeks. You are the faithful. You are strong. You are in bronze. Use what I've taught you and go out and do shit. Ezreal puns are bad, but use them. You'll annoy some people and find a little bit of joy in it yourself. Again, thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. Until next time.